suffering await you.
The years of Goatman continue.
Hello. Dom Ramu, thank you for the resub for 26 months. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you back. Should I go for my third cup of coffee? Yes. Always. Always with the coffee. Why am I... I used to scare my students when I taught in America because I had a Keurig.
And suffering
And that
await
Keurig, I would
you.
drink so much Death Wish coffee. Holy shit, is that Benicio? What's up, Benicio? How's it going, homie? Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for the 38 months resub. Is Goat Lad alive? Should be. Should be. Alright, we need to... I'm not going to do Scrandle or FGODL today. We need to start working our way through this here story chapter. Oh my god. Hold up. We almost have enough for another multi. Yo, wait. 3 ticket. Let's go with threads. It appears that Goat Lad is not alive. Alright. Killing Goat Lad. Re-enabling Goat Lad. Coffee is the nectar of the gods. Coffee is a... I don't know what people did. What did people do before coffee? Was it just day drinking? What, did they just day drink? Come on, pretty archer lady. Well, okay, it's the prettiest archer lady, but not the one I'm looking for. Coke, you know which kind. You know what? Probably. I could be convinced that that's true. Just raw dog the day? I don't believe that. I believe that people have been finding ways to not have to raw dog the day forever. Marnin. Just water with crystal packets. What do you mean crystal packets? You on that gem shit? Hold on, let me check something really quick. I'm just a little bit curious. They put Coke in their tea for centuries? We need to go back, man. Never forget what they took from you. Is it this one? Oh, the popcorn's blocking it. We're 161 away. We're about halfway there to hitting pity again. I'm not... I don't know, fellas. I don't think that's worth it. What happened to work today? Did you run into a pretty lady who turned time back on you? Am I gonna pull a Pochi Sensei? I hope not.
Test. Test 22. Phone.
Hey, look, it's that bullshit that I talked about from before. It means we're fighting Tesla, right? Or Lalter. I do love Paloma. She's very cute. For context, I can't drive, so Dad comes to pick me up. Okay, we're off to a good start. Isn't it Lalter? They're both there. Lalter is there and Tesla is there. And Tesla's like, I'm gonna climb up these stairs, and if I do...
Come on, everybody!
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. London is a fever dream. Somebody did happen to correct me, though. Are we allowed to say her true name? Yeah, I think it's already been revealed by just about everybody, so I think it's fine. Erd. Got kicked out of work early because it wasn't busy, so I called Dad to come and get me. And when he got out of the car, a man started yelling at him from down the street and followed him into the bar I work in. Immediately told my manager to call the cops because the guy was clearly on something. Oh my god. You okay? Is your dad okay? Is this the guy who did it?
I lost my 122 stream watch streak.
Damn. What drugs are there in Australia to get fucking strung up on? I thought they were a lot more strict on that shit than they were in, like, America. Next 10 minutes were my manager and my supervisor trying to calm the man down while we were waiting for the cops. What was he yelling about? The man tried to grab a mirror off of the wall to smash over Dad. What the fuck? Thankfully didn't get off the wall. My manager and Dad chased him out. When they got onto the street, he threw a metal chair at my manager. What the fuck? Is everyone okay? What happened? It's a big meth problem in my area. Oh, well, that'll do it. You can smell a meth lab a mile before you see it. Did you know that, chat? Some of you probably did. It was okay, but that guy was on something. Apparently, he was hanging around and being creepy all day. He does not have loitering laws in Australia, where if you see someone who's being a freak just around, you can just call the police and be like, "Get this freak away from me." That's a big thing in America. I don't know how, it's not something that gets enforced a lot unless you are the creep, and then you would know about this. But yeah, if there's someone who's just fucking standing around like a weirdo in America, you can just call the cops on them and be like, "Get this guy away from me." It's because loitering laws in America were tied to racism. They were, but yes, the initial origins of loitering laws are tied to racism. However, I would say now they're probably still there for a little bit, I would say. But there is some good that comes out of them. For example, if you see someone who's strung up clearly on drugs, you can call the cops and have them take that fucker away. Kind of like how tipping culture is a very American thing that literally everybody hates, and it was just that way you could pay black people less money. We weren't allowed to go into the bar we were currently standing in. Is he saying that to the manager of the bar? People are so weird, man. You gotta be in a really bad spot in your life to be doing drugs to the point where your brain is functionally melting out of your nose. Foe was bouncing on his head, by the way. He also took the swing at one of the cops who was a big Samoan guy. Oh, so he was just fucking gone, like gone. Okay. Sumo build. Taking a swing at a cop is like, it doesn't matter if it's a scrawny cop or not. You don't like. You gotta have some fucking balls of steel or a lack of brain to try that shit. I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually successfully stun a cop with a punch and not, like, get fucked up. Bro took a fucking swing at Maui and fucking got for it. That's crazy. I feel like at a certain point, do you know what we need to do? Do you know what we need? Chat. Here's what we need. Here's what we need. One second. I need this to load so I can actually have like a decent quality image and not fucking... There we go. My $1 million idea. We need... Okay, so Brisket, right? On Brisket's design, she's got this big ass fucking handcuff around her, right? That covers her entire like body. We need to just like get a guy who just has one of these and he can just hook it up to you around your arms in their entirety and then you can't get out. And the way how you catch people like that is you use this. This is a Chinese person catcher. As you can tell by the design, you just shove it onto a person and then they're stuck and they can't get out. And the more they fight to get out, they're stuck. Is it cruel? Yeah. The fucking doohickey? Look, it's a doohickey, but that doohickey do be hickeying. We need to bring back shit like this. Don't Korean police even use those today? Probably, yeah. It's a man catcher as utilized by the Skaven. Use them. The design.
The design is very human.
The design is very human. And then, to be honest, I'm very well aware that most of the drug problems in our town are mental health issues, and the lack of funding from the state and mental health services in regional areas is a big problem and is why the meth problem is getting worse. I mean, yes, there's other issues there. However, it's knowing the root of the issue is the start to fixing it. However, you still have to deal with the problems as they currently exist, which is to say, meth heads trying to pick fights with random people and smash mirrors over the stream granddad's head. That shit don't fly. That shit don't fly. A very Wu Shen thing, yeah. We need... I know we're taking this very personally. Yeah. Also, doesn't Australia have pretty strict gun laws? See, in America, if a guy tries to like hit something over somebody's head, you just shoot him. Like that's kind of just how like I don't know, America handles shit. Is people try and pull shit like that. A bar owner of all people, if a dude tries to like start breaking into a bar, I've never known a person who runs a bar who doesn't have a strap on them. I'm talking every single person who I've known who either works at the bar or fucking ran the bar had a gun on them. We just throw hands. We cut the crap. We're just like, no, get out of my, get off my lawn type shit. Bald eagle caws in the background. I've said it before and I'll say it again. One of the first things I'm doing when I get back to America is purchasing a firearm. I'm gonna get a house, get a new job, and I'm gonna get a gun. And then I'm gonna get a cat after that.
Your Honor, those 72 gunshot wounds were for self-defense.
Happy. Damn, we said goodnight to her and she blushed. An American bar owner would put 5 rounds of buckshot into somebody like that. If you were to try and rip the mirror off of the wall of the bar that you are currently in, every bartender I've ever known, in any of the restaurants I've ever worked at, would happily put a bullet through their leg. Give the cat a gun. That is a game. Trespassers will be knocked for 6. Yeah. Trespassers will be violated. That's one of my favorite signs. A teacher owning a house in this economy. I say house, dude, I'm talking... I'm going to be in an apartment, probably a studio apartment, for no money. Or like a townhouse somewhere. A townhouse for rent. I can't afford my own place, are you kidding me? Or my own house, rather. No offense, that'd be a shack in the... I would love a shack in the forest. As long as it's got good Wi-Fi, I don't care where it is. Hi. Roll back the clock. We did it again. Oh, are we? So I guess one of the things with this story really quick that I'm like trying to figure out is if MASH is also being sent back in time with us, or if it's just us. What she just said implies that we're going back in time with more people. So yeah, what she's doing is she's turning back time every time we beat Solomon because she wants us to do it in a different way. She's currently like trying to new game plus us into getting the ending that she wants. If you ever move to Australia, I can recommend some great caves. See, do you want to know why? One of the only reasons I would never move to Australia. Do you want to know what it is?
Pain and suffering await you.
Oh, no spoilers. I mean, that's kind of.
I'm back.
Dude,
Oh no, spoiler, bye.
That's a spoiler in as much as like what I'm kind of piecing together from the story. Less so about like what I actually know is happening. Also, think of the 26 months resub. Welcome back, Etzo Red. Welcome, welcome. The Wi-Fi is ass.
Violet was Sabaon's Rata bar. He said the owner only had 2 guys try to start shooting, and he led to her being no was the bullet bartender in town after she shot them both in the test S.
And that's one way to solve it. Hey, how's it going, Hades? I always forget anyway in 2 years or so. Yeah. I'll forget in 2 years. I mean, what I just said is kind of what I'm piecing together from kind of what we're watching, less so what I'm reading. These are my assumptions.
Phony.
What's up, 80s? Phony. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The reason why I would never move to Australia is because the internet there is fucking dog shit. And apparently alcohol is also stupidly expensive. The combination of those two things is enough to make me not want to live there. Everything else seems nice. Like, I can deal with, I can deal with, like, the weather and, like, the wildlife. I don't mind that so much. The internet is not great wherever you are right now. I mean, here's the thing. My internet, I think, is actually fine. It's just my PC has lately started shitting itself, and I don't know why. And if I can't, whatever it is, I can't fix it. It's gonna be too expensive to fix. Some people have said that this is something that had started when we started doing dual streams, but I've done some streams that have not been dual streams since then, and it's the same thing where it's just like shit's just going to hell for no reason.
I can't remember most things anyway except upcoming servants, so I will have a unique story experience anyway.
Gordy. What's up, Gordy? Okay. Yeah, Dad's back. Any idea why my stream keeps jumping back a minute or so? No idea. It says I'm dropping some frames, but not that many. I couldn't tell you. Why is Olga doing the I show speed face? She just does that sometimes. So, if Gordolf is here, is Shion gonna show up? Are we gonna see? Is she? Oh, staff disperse. Oh, hi. I do like that we are currently seeing a lot more. Okay, this is not really spoiler territory. I don't think it is at the very least. I very much appreciate that for this part 3, they've done a hell of a lot more to kind of push the Master of Chaldea as their own independent character. They've started to move away. They began moving away from the it's a self-insert character, I want to say a few years ago. Around Lost Belt 6 is when I'd say they started making the first strides towards that. Like, and having it be a more concrete thing. It's nice to see them actually, and going into this, like, new part, making them their own independent character who's going to do, like, operate in their own way, and that it is no longer, like, a self-insert. I think that's fun. I kind of like that we're seeing more stuff like that. Also, they're doing a lot more with the sprites, which I think is also very nice. Also, we don't trust Clock Lady, even though she is drawn by Pochi-sensei and her name is Tokiko. Yeah, good at actually having their own agency is very nice. Because then you actually get to see them, like, develop as a character proper. Clock Lady is very trustworthy. What do you mean? Yeah, no, I mean, I trust her with my life. Alright, we're at the Temple of Time. You are not who I expected to be sitting on the throne, but okay. Hi, Kiyohime. Do you trust her with your time? Do you trust the scary Clock Lady in her two-hit instant kill combo attack? Also drawn by Pochi Sensei, by the way. She's way scarier than Solomon ever was. Yeah. She's scary because she's not supposed to be scary, I guess is a good way to think about it. You know what I mean? The mom isekai was drawn by Pochi. Yes. Go look at the mom isekai's art style, and then go look at everything Pochi Sensei does. You're like, oh yeah. I like that Pochi Sensei admitted that she designed her 100% based off of her own taste, and I support the Pochi Bank on that investment. I mean, yeah, this is literally just like this is John Pochi Sensei character. It's a hot older woman with large breasts and a scary like aura about her. I'm going to use the Urs to kill the Urs. Why not Ladies Mash? No, I have to have Mash up here. Okay. Well, this does work in my favor. We will do... You can become... Who's my Lancer? Marianning. Yup. And I want you to have like a proper CE, so you're gonna get... this one. And then we can just drop this outright. Yep, alright. Yeah. Archer on Archer bullying. Yep. She's Jane Poach. She is. Don't you love it when an artist draws specifically what their fetish is to make a good character? Look, man, Raiko's existed in Fate pretty much since year one. And here's the thing, right? We know that Raiko is fucking Raita's fetish because he has the exact same character. It looks the same, pretty much acts the same, and does everything the same as Raiko, but is a different character designed exclusively for hentai. King Protea exists. I mean, dude, King Protea exists, and we get to see Wada Arco's not so disguised vor fetish, like just in full display. Which, if she doesn't have one, I'm very, very curious because she draws. She draws King Protea eating us or having us in her mouth way more than like it's at a point where it's just like it's gotta be, man. There's something else here, isn't there, that you're not telling us, Miss Wada. Naso is a giantess. King. There is no I thought. It's yes, he does. All praise Raida, bringer of the... Yes, all praise. Praise be. Oh, you didn't know about Wada Arco's weird, like, vor thing? Go look up anything King Protea related. There's so much art that made specifically by Wada of us inside King Protea's mouth. She very much wants us to get eaten by fucking KP. Alright, Mash, shoot him. I imagine I don't want to look it up. I mean, it's not like it's fucking like sexual or anything. It's very tasteful. If anything, it's cute. But it's been drawn enough times that you're just like, excuse me, Miss Arco. Is there something that you would like to tell the committee? It is tasteful, no pun intended. It's the safest place to hide when she's fighting. I disagree with that. You couldn't pay me to go into anything's mouth. Not my whole body, that is. Definitely a giantess thing going on. Vor can be put into question. Yes, Wada Arco's Vor fetish can be put into question. The Nasu giantess fetish cannot. That's just one that we've kind of like confirmed is more or less real. Look, when he made Olga a giant, that's when we were like, all right, man. Roll back the clock! Roll back the rock! You'd probably smash Machine God? I mean, me too, but that's aside from the point. Look, the current joke I'm running right now with my head is
You are here near the end of the journey. Meanwhile, Pochi-sensei is at the start of hers.
Is this the end? Are we at the end of this? I don't think we are. If that's the case, this is a very short chapter. I was gonna say, we're at section 5. You are in the last am I? Really? Damn, okay. It's raining on Mahoyo, and there's a scene of Sonoji getting stuck in a jar and watching Giantess Alice and Alco discuss. You're at latest story, and she's at the beginning of the game? Okay. Kama's artist is Red Drop. Question. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Not bringing Koyan of Light. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should have brought a Lancer. This is a very Enkidu murder situation. Taking my fucking NP again. worried about Mash surviving this. Or like a Skyhawk murder scene. I mean, Skyhawk too, but like no, this is like prime time and it's a god. Which I mean, I know that you know, Skyhawk does that same thing too, but you know. Yeah, she's pretty much back to full. I will... Your NP is her NP. I mean, I get that, but like... Yeah, weirdly, I think I need to be counterclassing this. Doesn't Tinkidu just stun gods? I mean, yeah. That hurts. Is Mash dead? I think Mash is dead. Mash is dead. Oh, we needed to go until Mash died? Okay. So she needs to overpower Mash. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if you can beat that fight. Okay, so it's either that or you have to do the bar. Okay. I assume the outcome is the same. You would beat the fight and you unlock the secret ending? Oh no. Finally. Pochi Sensei sex scene. Oh wait, she's the one who drew it. Okay, so yes, it looks like Mash does remember each loop as well. Interesting. Geronimo, what were you doing, man? Oh, is he? Oh, I think he knows this shit's fucked up. You know what? That's kind of cool that we actually, if that's the case, it's really neat that we actually get to see Geronimo be the G that he is. And be like, hey, just so you know, everything is fucked up and I know it's fucked up and I'm currently working to fix it. Murasaki Shikibu-san, I have a favor to ask you. I need... Oh, memory magic. Okay. Interesting. The plot thickens. It's just proves why some servants are broken and slept. I mean, here's the thing. I think that a lot of people do acknowledge that in terms of lore, at the very least, Geronimo is incredibly powerful. I think that goes without saying, which is why part of the reason why people are so fucking mad that his in-game gameplay is so lackluster, to say the least. He does have a purpose now, in that you can use him for some farming. Because of the cooldown reduction on the... Oh. Hey, major spoilers for literally everything. That's not Da Vinci. Oh, we're putting shit together. Okay.
I like to describe fate power scaling like this. Under very specific conditions, this butter knife beats that nuclear warhead.
Again, trying to power scale fate seriously is a sign of mental health issues. If you're trying to say that X character in Fate outpower scales other X character in Fate, have I got news for you? You might be mentally deficient. I do it as a joke. Right? That Gil video was researched and was done in good fun to think about it, right? Just like to have a good time with it. If you're seriously sitting down and being like, here's why Gilgamesh is actually a fucking universal level threat, I think that you might have like a mental health problem. Mash, break down this door. Oh no. Hi. Mash calls her Da Vinci-chan too. That's really funny. Where's Da Vinci at? Chat, where's my Vinky? Where's Vinky? Where is my Vinky? I don't like seeing this room. I've been looking in this exact room for like 10 years now, and seeing it fucked up like this is really...
Chat per cup, we have a lost child.
It's fucking with me a little bit, you know what I mean? Kidnapped, taken. The One-san character got her. I liked her too. Oh, Mash, restrain her. Mash, grab her ass. This face, this particular Olga face is phenomenal. Drawn with all of the whimsy ever. Full power, eh? Oh! We picked her ass up and we're running with her at full power. I've seen that face and stuff. I mean, yeah. We need to go find that lost child. I hear the clock. Uh-oh. It's the clock ammonites, which are also some of the most Pochi Sensei looking things I've ever seen in my life. Kiyohime, kill it. And she's just like, hell yeah! Kiyohime, I have a favor for you. Could you please murder this thing for me? And she's just like, oh, I thought you'd never ask. I think I have to have Kiyohime in the party. Yes. I think I can't use MASH. Let me see. Yeah, cannot use MASH. They're archers, so Mary Anning go here. Put a Penth here, and I'll put a Huyan Joe here. Give you this. I need to level Kiyo's skills. I might take her to 100 as well. I really like Kiyohime. I think I talk about this literally every time I think about Kiyohime on stream, and it's like Kiyohime is like a sleeper favorite character of mine. I don't know. Just very cute. Very cute, very likable. She gets a costume. Yeah, she gets a costume after the next event that's coming on NA. Oh, I do have to have her. Oh, so I have to MASH here? Okay. This is fine. Waiting for Annie to 120 Summer Mama? Valid. Which Summer Mama, actually? Unfortunately, that doesn't narrow things down very much anymore. Tia Mom? Okay, that's what I thought you meant, but it could have been Raiko. The best thing Part 3 has given us so far, besides the hot evil one, One-san, is the uniform Singularity Servants Hopi. I agree. I want to see all of them in the uniforms. Full power. Mash, you could always do this? Why are you only just now telling us?
Speaking of the outfit,
Right? Yeah, this is the Kiyohime Dragon Palace outfit, which I do very much like. It's a good look for her. And a reminder, every time anybody's just like, yeah, I don't know why they did a thing for Kiyohime. This is a reminder that Kiyohime, I think like last year, was like voted the fourth most popular servant in the game or something. Yeah, for free bud. Oh yeah, I think it's very much a JP audience thing. The JP audience loves Kiyohime. They love Kiyohime. Let's actually get a nice little look at her doing her little dancey dance. Okay. Fuck him up. Mash. Shoot him. I need you to shoot a whole ass singularity at their stupid fucking Ammonite heads. Free Q AoE Berserker is good. Yeah. I mean, I think that's probably just the actual mentality, and I don't blame anybody for it. I just wish that Kiyohime was a little bit stronger is the thing. You know what I mean? She is, if you need a budget berserker, she can work, but she's not the best. Thanks, Kiyo. We're a little bit busy, Kiyohime, but you know. Don't worry, she'll know if we're lying. She's trying to fucking break it down. We're not lying, we promise. Uh-oh. MASH. Awesome lesbian couple. Evil and intimidating Kohai in the back. Oh, she's going full tsundere mode. She wants us for herself.
Lesbian legs.
Indeed. Happy Pride Month, everybody. We need the. This is a new Chaldea room. Hold on. Is this like the lounge? I like the Chaldea lounge. Ooh. Interesting. It's the fucking lost room. Yeah, we are in the white room. So look forward to seeing this room in more events, I suppose. That's why you solve the evil and intimidating Kohai conundrum by making the ultimate lesbian throuple. I mean, you're right. That is how you solve the problem. All right, let's talk. Oh, that's not an elevator. That's one of those rooms that you go into where they turn it on and there's like a vacuum cleaner that blows money onto you, and then you can keep as much money as you catch. I think they're not remembering shit.
The back rooms look different.
A little bit. They're now white and Japanese. You make the most adorable faces, Olga. It is forever amazing to me that she is not even more popular than she already is. How is there not more stuff with her? I feel like I feel like with the release of this chapter, they're gonna make more stuff with her. So it's not President Olga. I mean, is she the thing that they're all calling her is Shacho, which is like director, or it's either director or it could be seen as like president as well. Like of screen. That's what I mean. Is like after this, where she's getting a lot of screen time and being very cute throughout all of it. I could see her getting more content in the future from like artists and stuff. Born to baby girl, forced to grow. That's a perfect descriptor. Shacho translates as boss and Nika. I mean, they all mean boss. It's just they all have different like connotations to them. Look at my president, dog. My ass is not saving humanity. A director and a president are boss. I mean, they're both bosses. Okay, so hold on. After a year and some months with 1,000 courts, a lot more people will like her. Oh. I want to make fan art of Olga. I love Olga's design. It's very, very cute. I like her old design a lot. I really like her updated design. I gotta say, drawing braids, though... I don't know. Normally when a character has this many expressions and is this expressive, they tend to be very popular. But I mean, also Olga is already very popular. People do like her, as they well should. Because I want to say, Olga was like the most grailed character last year, which makes sense. Anniversary servant, deeply tied to the story, really anticipated character. So who's this coming year's servant gonna be? Like the New Year servant? Do we know? Smug. She has very big cat, what was it, Hat Kid energy. It's got to be Azrael. Well, that's the thing is, like, I would think it would be Azrael, but we've not. So that is my prediction as well, is that it will be Azrael. But we've not really seen much from Azrael, is the thing. I mean, they could just throw us a full curveball and just release something crazy out of left field, like Archimedes. Imagine that they just release Archimedes and they're just like, fuck it. He'll be in a story later. Very, very random dream I had where you were teaching a class about the servants of fate and Artoria's sword was in an old house. Yeah, that checks out. I apologize for appearing in your dreams. It will probably happen again. Hope we get Kamazote someday. Chat, how do we tell him? It's gonna be Mash Alter with the power of Orc instead of Galahad. You know what? Sure. Fuck it. I want Kamazots too. Chat, do they know? I don't think they know, chat. I'm pretty sure that Kamazotes is one of those characters that's been essentially, like, all but stated by the writers to be like, yeah, he's not coming back. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I recall there being something that was just like, yeah, no, his story's done. I should trust the writers? Oh, absolutely not. 100% no. Never. Okay. General rule of thumb. General rule of thumb for everybody who's listening to this right now. If anybody says anything with any confidence in the realm of Tight Moon, be it you will never see this character appear again, or this character will never be playable. We will never make another Beast class servant because we wanted it to be special to Draco. and things like to that. And how many, like, anytime that they ever say anything like that with any confidence, they're lying to you. Never trust them. Ugh. Yeah, Violet exists in the game. It's just that, you know, she's not a playable servant. Where? It's in Kazura Drops Noble Phantasm. There's a sprite for Violet. Yeah, they said no playable Solomon. That's the thing that had that. That was a fucking lie. It's why I'm like, yeah, they're gonna bring back Musashi. Oh my god. I really want Tachie. You're never gonna get her. That's never gonna happen. Miss Crane, what the fuck are you doing here? Yeah, there seems to be an implication that the only servants who are around are the original 7, so Crane being here is very strange. What is Crane doing here? I want Baby Fergus. I don't care how unpopular Agartha is. I wouldn't hate getting a little Fergus, but like, I don't think it'll happen. Remember she was summoned and Romani locked her somewhere in the Chaldea to keep her safe? Who? As per Idol event, she was squatting in the lost room prior to using Chaldea and met Romani. Is that true? I don't remember that. That's really funny. Does that mean that Crane is technically another servant that we didn't summon? She just is like around? Is that... did I miss something? Can somebody get a citation on that? I need to look that up. That's like a video idea that I want to like do, is like servants that are just like around. Servants that are in Chaldea that are just like, that we didn't actually summon, they're just here. Because there's more than a few of them that are like that. Like, I want to say all of the Prilia girls are like that. I know just about all the servant-verse servants are like that. Kiyohime is like that. And Crane is a fucking... Somebody said homeless behavior? Yes, I'd say it's like, yeah, she's a squatter. What about the whole Anastasia thing? Was she just frozen there? I mean, she's a servant. She was probably able to make it out. Yeah, Qin Shi Huang is another one like that. Motherfucker walked to Chaldea. What about the young dog? Which young dog? Oh, fucking, yeah, no, you're right. Satanta. Yeah, Satanta just literally, we didn't summon him. He's from another universe, and we just, like, decided to tag along, because fuck it. Hi, Manoir. Shiki and Fujino decided to not die. Well, no, the Shiki Fujino one is different. Because Shiki Fujino are, when the world got bleached, they, at the moment that they were going to die, time kind of like froze, and then their asses just kind of like, all right, let's go to Chaldea instead. Which is like what you have to do in the event where Shiki Assassin first appears. You have to like kind of like help solve their bullshit. What about BB? BB just kind of showed up too, yeah. Yeah, Fujino might be a counter guardian. I don't remember her as well for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do remember more about Shiki and her shit. Prez Sumo. From Wiki, at a point when she was near death and out of magical energy, she met a kind, if disheveled man with a beautiful face, who took her into his care despite appearing to work feverishly towards something. She was brought to Chaldea, and that man let her live in the lost room. Her ass is homeless? Her bitch ass is homeless? We took her in like a cat? Hey man, my bird's kind of homeless. Is there any chance that we could maybe like get some more get some fresh donations for my bird? Literally homeless activities. Imagine being like, yo, I'm gonna die, and this guy comes up, a hot man comes up to you and says, yo, we're going to Antarctica, and you're just like, oh hell yeah. The fuck Tez doing there? Don't worry about him. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who else are the ones that we just like kind of just like who just like kind of show up? Like, I'm not gonna count like a lot of this. I don't want to count a lot of the pseudo servants or like the still living servants. Like, yeah, Waver is technically, well, no, but Waver is summoned is the thing. Alco and Alice, well, yeah, they just show up after the event. Yeah, the Ilya crew does just kind of show up. BB just kind of shows up, but BB shows up, but we summon the rest of her kids, which is interesting. Pretty sure a lot of the welfare servants, well, some of them. I don't know about a lot of them. I'd have to go and like think it through. Like, we summon Irisveal, for instance. Maybe, no, we summon Himiko. We summon, no, actually. We don't summon Io. We bring Io back with us. Ranmaru literally busts through the fucking doors and just is just like, yo, I'm here, bitches. Kiara just showed up? I'd believe that. Yeah, because Kiara died and then she just like sent something to come like say hi to us. Yeah, Alco just shows up because Alco's is true homeless behavior. At the very least, Crane was invited by the guy who owned the house. Alco just showed up and was just like, y'all mind if I crash here for a bit? Like, humanity's destroyed, and we're just like, yeah. You got a vid? I mean, I plan on writing this vid. I mean, I think that maybe the most interesting one, in my opinion, is Kiyohime. Because Kiyohime, quite literally, just follows us home from, she just follows us home from, what the fuck's it called? Orleans. Like, we never summoned her, she just appeared. That's just the same Kiyohime. And here's the thing, if anybody wants to fight me on that, at the very least, according to, like, the manga, the, what is it called? Reality Freeze or whatever it is. Like, I'm pretty sure that one confirms that, like, yeah, no, Kiyohime just, like, followed you back. Does Merlin count? Kind of, but not really. I think it was Merlin. Is that Merlin is technically not summoned anyway. Like, even he's not even there though. Like, the Merlin that we have that you have as a servant that you use as a hologram Merlin. MHX. I mean, yeah, the pretty much. I think I'm trying to think if there's any servant versus servants that we actually summon, and I don't think there are any. They just kind of appear. Did we summon? Yeah, Shisho was summoned. You know who's one that we didn't summon who did just show up on her own? Is fucking Kichi Hogan. Her ass, Kichi Hogan literally breaks into Chaldea being like, where the fuck is Ushi? She literally breaks down the door and is just like, where's my student? Have you guys seen my fucking Tanuki? Arrives, torments Ushi, and leaves, yeah. The Draco event, she knew everything, yeah. And that's why she's best girl. Hogan is very good. Hogan is very good. The Son of the Shining Star. Here's the thing, I haven't gone through Ordeal Call 2 yet, so I don't know. Shauna Oba, yeah, I mean, same. It's all the same. The Tanushi. Yeah, Shi Huangdi, that's one of my favorites for real though. Is Shi Huangdi walking to Chaldea, depending on when you summon him, he walks there too early, and he'll literally just be like, "Oh shit, got here a bit early, but I'll help out until then," which is so funny. Shi Huangdi is literally him. I have nothing but respect for that motherfucker in this game. Surely. How about Iori? No, we summon Iori. I'm pretty sure. That would make a great meme piece, is that you summon Shi Huangdi, and then you're just like, wow, it's this guy, and then he just walks over and he puts a hand on your shoulder, leans over and he just says to you, "You're going to destroy all of China," and then walks away. This is why I need to learn how to draw faster, because I need to make my stupid shitpost ideas. I think that's the end of the roll. Zam. Oh, we did get this, which it wasn't a new one, but this is a good CE. It's arts up and 3 times evade. That's really strong. Who's the artist for this? Who else has what character has this artist drawn? Is that Sky Striker Ray? I mean, kinda. I'm trying to figure out, does this person drawn a servant? Me too, Klidge. I have a lot of ideas. I mean, I might just take the route where I just, like, really shittily draw them. Or character art. What is it called? Caricature art them. Yeah, that is the wheelchair girl from Apocrypha. I'm just trying to remember. Like, that art style is very familiar. It looks like the Himiko art? No. Because the Himiko artist, I'm pretty sure, is Toy 18. Who also does, Senpai. Moano Rag, no servants. I recognize their art style from something, and I need to know why. Oh, we walking. Damn. Bro remembers. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. If anybody's curious why I do the brainstorming on stream, 'cause I saw somebody make a comment about it, it's because I only remember so many things, and I know that that you all will fill in the gaps for me. So it makes it much easier to be like, I have this idea, and here's the ones I have in mind. And then people be like, alright, hell yeah. Did Takeda Shingen, which explains why he showed up to me? No, Shingen gets summoned. I'd have to go through and look at the list, the 500 fucking servants on the list, and make the call on a lot of them. I feel like it can be broken down that, like, ones that are just like servant verse, every one of the servant verses kind of shows up, but some are much more blatant than others. Like, you could make the argument that somebody like Space Ishtar is in fact summoned. However, you cannot make that same argument for somebody like Mysterious Heroine X or like Ranmaru. Ranmaru literally flies to Chaldea and then does her thing. And Mysterious Heroine X, remember, at any given time, whenever the story or the plot needs you to do it, you can just go, X, we need you, and then she will show up. From space. Not from, like, a servant, like, summoning. She just shows up from space. Think of how often that actually does happen. That exact scenario where we're just like, man, we really need fucking someone to help us out with this. And then fucking MHXX shows up. Paul Bunyan is technically summoned, I'm pretty sure. Are they? Okay, Paul Bunyan, I would say, is an outlier where they didn't just, like, appear. Paul Bunyan was crafted and then brought to Chaldea. We made Paul Bunyan. Kind of. Maybe it's safer to say that we adopted Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan was made by a different Chaldea, and then we adopted it after that different Chaldea got rid of her. Does Tiamat? No, we have to summon Tiamat. Because I'm pretty sure Tiamat dematerializes, or gets unsummoned after the Draco event. No, we made Taisui. Did we make Taisui? Yes, that's correct. We did make Taisui. Because Taisui is just a bunch of con that got fucking mashed together. And then the reason why he has that red bow is because, of Melt. Realistically, Taisui is the son of Meltralis. Morgan made Taisui? Well, yes, Taisui was technically summoned, but not in a traditional way. Well, yeah, we don't make him, but whatever, close enough. BB's a grandmother? Yes. BB is Gilf. We're making her wear the outfit. We're making her wear the outfit. I like to think that the reason she's freaking out is because we just made her ass strip and change in front of us, and this is Mash's honest reaction. Oh, now we're calling her Prez. Daitorio. Daitorio. Nice. Wait, this would explain why we saw her walking around in this outfit in the fucking trailer. Live Kohai, always. I love her. I think that Crane just said that she's like a Shiba. That's really funny. Yes, call her Prez. She's like, don't call me that. Call me director. Nah, you're president. What have I missed? Oh, nothing much. We did summon Sieg, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Don't get flustered right now. You're too cute. Oh God. It's the scene from the trailer, but instead of her looking like she's menacing, she's just like, oh fuck. Can you imagine wearing this outfit in front of your subordinates? Is it better or worse that nobody's saying anything?
She was blushing on the trailer.
For real. Wait, was she blushing in the trailer? That's really funny. We're making her ass cosplay as herself. Two Onesan characters. You know what? No, Olga's not an Onesan character. What am I saying? Damn, she hit you with that hold up. Hold up, you. Why you dressed up like that? Oh, reignite that shit. Damn, Olga literally walked in and said, "All right, bitch, I'm fucking it up." The time has come. We have a situation. I need to see them in these outfits more.
Can't wait for Azrael to show up and go so ahead.
Right? Oh my god, if Azrael does show up and it's just like, alright, it's time to kill. Let's go. Oh. It's getting a little bit cramped here, fellas. Oh no, the boys? Okay, so then where's Jack? There she is. Yep, in the middle where she belongs. Love it. When are we gonna get the Jaguar Warrior animation update? Maybe when they give, oh my god. I just realized. Chat, picture it with me, will you? Picture it with me. Taiga Fujimura in the Chaldea staff uniform with the cat ears. I need that. I need that in my life. I need that injected into my veins. Because as we all know, Taiga Fujimura is the true, that is the true, oh, she's making a scary face, heroine of, Fate Stay Night. You can't say that word, Jaguar Man. Hi, Kata. Hi, Kawata. Damn. Her ass is not happy that we remember. Alright, fight time. Thinking of the same thing a second before you. I mean, it's great minds think alike. Also, I love Taiga. Oh, we got the fucking squad right now. Let's fucking go. Are we gonna get to see a Jekyll and Hyde actually do something? Did Jekyll and Hyde get an animation update? I'm trying to remember. I want to say no. But there's a part of me that's just like, yeah, they did. But I'm like, I don't think they did. Let me take a look at this sprite. He sure didn't. Bro, wow. They all look like they're from the year that they were made. Oh, we just can't use Noble Phantasms at all, I see. Well then, I see that you've made my Jekyll and Hyde completely useless.
That's a year one sprite if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, big ol' head, getting like kind of weird, like blocky body. And now we Jaguar this. The one thing he can be used for, and he can't, yeah, right? He could be a really good berserker right now, but... Damn, she's going after his ass. Oh, just for his MP to be better? I mean, I agree. I can kind of understand that they were trying to do something that they've never done before when making him, right? Like, he's supposed to be unique in that he's the only servant that did a transformation, and now that's just kind of a thing a lot of servants do. Damn, the year 1 stab animations, that's crazy. Yeah, if his NP, honestly, I could see them doing that as a buff to him in the future with, like, an animation update. Is doing something so it's just like, yeah, when he uses his NP, he can do it again and it just gives him, like, a passive buff. Or even better yet, make it a heal. Like, I could see them doing something like that for him. I'm keeping it real with you. I think that this is another fight you're supposed to lose. Oh, Jekyll and Hyde could be very easily fixed, but it's one of those things where it's just like, I don't think that they want to utilize the resources for it. Exactly, yeah. Jekyll crawled so that Prelati could do triple backflips. 100%. Prelati crawled, or sorry, Jekyll crawled so that somebody like Melusine could exist. Fellas, I hate to do this, but we're going to call this a stream right now because it is now 11 o'clock at night and I am exhausted. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow where we will be continuing this and maybe wrapping it up. Somebody said that I shouldn't have done this like 3 or 4 days in a row because they're like, yeah, the story's not that long. I'm like, well, I mean, we're still going. But we'll see. For now, though, fellas, I have a meeting with the post office tomorrow to hopefully get my insurance money. And if not, I'm going to be very, very upset. But I'll let you guys know. In the meantime, I'll be working on that video probably tomorrow at some point. For now, though, I'm going to go into bed. Peace out, fellas. Big love. Good night. Good night.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Sir, in crafting it, ASIC, nanomate in liners, 胡烟